Today we start with the next sum, that is the 13th sum of 2b. Okay, what is the question? The difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on the sum of money for 2 years is at 12% per annum is 216. So find the sum of money. So first of all, we don't know the principal. So we will do one thing, let the principal be rupees 100. Okay, with the help of 100 we will find out the difference and then we will compare it with the given question. Okay, for 2 years, time is 2 years and the rate of interest is 12%. Rate is equal to 12%. Okay, so let's see. First of all, I will find out the simple interest. Simple interest is equal to PTR upon 100. That is 100 into 2 into 12 upon 100. 100 cancel. 12 to the 24. So therefore the simple interest on rupees 100 is 24. Now I will find the compound interest. First I will find the amount. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N or T. Amount is equal to P. What is that? 100 into 1 plus R is 12 upon 100 into 2 years. So the amount is 100. Will cross multiply it is 112 upon 100 raised to 2. So the amount is 100 into 112 upon 100. 112 upon 100. 100 cancels. So the amount is 112 into 112. We'll just multiply it. So 4 2 2. Then 2 1 1 2 1 1. So it is 4 4 5 2. So it is 1 2 5 4 4 upon 100. So we'll take point 125.44. So this is the amount. Okay. So what is the compound interest? Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. 125.44 minus what is the principal? 100. So the compound interest is 25.44. Okay, so we have the simple interest and the compound interest, so we can easily find out the difference. Therefore difference is equal to compound interest minus simple interest. Okay, what is the compound interest? 25.44. Simple interest is 24. 25 minus 25. 25 minus 25.44 minus 24 is equal to 1.44. Okay, so this is the difference. Now we can use the ratio proportion, okay, to find the values. Okay, so principal and difference in compound interest and simple interest. Okay, so when the principal was 100, the difference is 1.44. Okay, and the difference given in the question is 216. So the principal is X. The question is find the sum. Sum is principal. We'll cross multiply it, therefore 100 into 216 is equal to 1.44 into X. 1.44 will come here upon 1.44 is equal to X. So we will multiply by 100 in the numerator as well as denominator. So 100 into 216 into 100 upon 100 in the denominator also. Okay, so it is I will divide it by 12. 12 ones are 12. We have 2 remaining. 12 twos are 24. Over here 12 ones are 12. We have 9 remainder. 12 eights are 96. Okay, so now I will divide it by 6. 6 3s are 18, sorry 6 2s are 12, sorry 6 3s are 18. Okay, and these 2 1s are 2 50s are, so it is 5 3s are 15, this 0 and these 2 zeros. So therefore x, what is x? 15,000. And what was x? Therefore the sum of money of the principal is 15,000. You can write the final statement accordingly. Okay. Okay, the 14th sum is a similar type of a question. The difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on the sum of money for 3 years. Okay, so here also difference is given. Okay, we'll try to do it. So let the principal be 100. Rate is 10% and time is 3 years. So we will find the simple interest is equal to PTR upon 100. So the principal is 100, time is 3 years, rate is 10 upon 100. So the simple interest is 10 is a 30. Okay. Now I will find the amount. To find the compound, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Amount is equal to P, that is 100 into 1 plus, what is the rate? 10 upon 100 raised to N, and number of years is 3. 0 0 will get cancelled. The amount is equal to 100 into 10 ones are 10 plus 1, 11 upon 10, 11 upon 10, 11 upon 10. Okay, we have 3 times, so 2 zeros will directly get cancelled. The amount is equal to 11 into 11, 121 into 11 upon 10. So we do 121 into 11. So it is 1331. Okay, so the amount is 1331 upon 10, and we will divide it by 10. The amount is 133.1. Okay, so this is the amount. We want the compound interest. So compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 133.1 minus principal was 100. So the difference is 33.1. This is the difference between the compound. This is the difference between. Sorry. This is the compound interest. Okay. I don't have space over here. I will write it. I will write it over here. Okay. Amount is 1331. Therefore, compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Compound interest is equal to amount is 133.1 minus principal is 100. Therefore, the compound interest is 33.1. Okay. Now the difference in compound interest and simple interest. Therefore, difference is equal to CI minus SI, compound interest minus simple interest. Okay. So what is the compound interest? It is 33.1 and the simple interest was 30. So the difference is 3.1. Okay. Now we will draw the table. Principal difference. When the principal is 100, difference is 3.1. Okay, using this. Now the difference is 558. So the principal is x. So 100 into 558 is equal to 3.1 into x. So 3.1 will come this side upon 3.1 is equal to x. So we multiply by 10. Okay. So now I need to divide it. 31. if I'm doing like this, 558 divided by 31 ones are 31. I'm having 4 and 48. Okay. Now 31 eights are, becomes the 8 8 24. So 31 eights are 248. So I am having 18. Okay. So ones are 131, 8 ones are 31, 18s are, and this 0 as it is. Okay. So what is the value of x? Value of x is 18000. That is, principal is 18,000 rupees. Okay. Okay. In the next sum, 15th sum, the difference between the compound interest for 1 year compounded half yearly. Okay. So first I will be doing compound interest. Compound interest. Okay. So the time is 1 year, but I will take 2 because it is compounded half yearly. Okay. First I will write the original one. 1 year. Okay. Rate is 10%. Okay. And I don't know about the principal. I take the principal as x. Okay. So the as it is compounded half yearly, the time will 1 year will become 2 year, 1 year will become 2, and rate will be divided by 2, that is 5%. Okay. Now I will try to find the interest because the difference between the interest is 130, right? So see, to find the interest or the compound interest, the formula is amount minus principal. Okay. Amount, what is the formula of the amount? Principal is x. So P into 1 plus, or in the very first step I will write P as it is. P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n minus P. So when I will take P common, I will have 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n minus 1. The compound interest is equal to, what is P? It is x. 1 plus, what is the rate? It is 5 upon 100 raised to 2 minus 1. Okay. So the compound interest, x as it is, 5 ones are 5 20s are. So it is 21 are 21 upon 20 raised to 2 minus 1. Okay. So the compound interest will be 21 square is 441 upon 20 square is 400 minus 1. Okay. So when I will do the cross multiplication, I will have compound interest as x multiplied by 441 minus 400 upon 400. So the compound interest is x multiplied by 41 upon 400, and I will term this as 41 upon 400 into x is nothing but x. Okay. We take this as 1. Now I will find the simple interest. Simple interest is equal to PTR upon 100. What information is given about the simple interest? 1 year 10%. So principal is x, 1 year 1, rate 10 upon 100. 0 0 cancel. So simple interest is x upon 10. So to find the difference, so the difference is always, compound interest is always bigger than simple interest. So compound interest minus simple interest, and the difference is 36. The difference is 360, sorry. Difference is 360. Compound interest is 41x upon 100 upon 400 minus simple interest is x upon 10. Okay, to bring 400 over here, I will multiply by 40. So 360 is equal to 41x upon 400, 40x upon 400. Okay, as the denominator is same, I will write 360 is equal to 41 minus 40, the 1x upon 400. Okay, so 360 multiplied by 400 is x. X is nothing but the principal. Okay, so 36 4s are 4 6 are 24, 2 4 3s are 12, 13 14, 1 2 3. Okay, the principal is 1,44,000. Okay, so that was the 15th sum. Okay, taking principal as x, as it was compounded half yearly, time 1 year. So in 1 year, 2 times the money will be compounded and rate will be 5%. Okay. Okay, let's see the next sum. At what rate percent per annum compound interest will be? Compound interest will 6250 amount to 7290. See, what amount we are investing? 6250, which will amount to 7290. We don't know the rate. In how much time? Time is 2 years. Compound interest means it is compounded. Okay, so the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. Okay, we know the amount, it is 7290. Principal as it is, sorry, we know the principal, it is 6250. 1 plus, we don't know the rate, 100 raised to 2. 6250 will come here, so 7290 upon 6250 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 2. 0 0 cancel. So it is 27 upon 25 raised to 2. 1 plus R upon 100. Okay. 729 is the square of 27. 625 is the square of 25. Now, as both are having square, taking square root. So it is 27 upon 25 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100. Okay. So 1 will come this side and get subtracted. So we will have 27 upon 25 minus 1 is equal to R upon 100. Then we will cross multiply it. 25 on the 25. R upon 100 as it is. 25 ones are 25 fours are 27 minus 25 2. R upon 4. 4 2s are 8. So rate is 8%. Okay. Okay, the next question is, at what rate will 3000 amount to 3999? So 93. So amount will be 3993 and the principal is 3000. Okay, in 3 years. Time is 3 years. We need to find the rate. Okay, so as it is compounded annually, so the amount is equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. The amount is 3993. Principal is 3000. 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n, that is 3. 3000 will come here and get divided. One plus R upon 100 raised to 3. So we'll divide it. 3 1s are 3 3s are 3 3s are 3 1s are 3 1000. So it is having Vn 331 upon 1000 is equal to 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 3. So it is 11 upon 10 the whole cube 1 plus r upon 100 is to 3. Taking cube root, so it is 11 upon 10, 1 plus r upon 100. 1 will come this side, okay, and get subtracted. So 11 upon 10 minus 1 is equal to r upon 100. So it is 11 minus 10 upon 10 when I will cross multiply it. So it is 1 upon 10 is equal to r upon 100. 0, 0 will get cancelled. So it is 10 is equal to r. That is r is equal to 10%. Okay. So rate of interest is 10%. In what time will 512 amount to? So the principal is 5120, which will amount to 7290. Rate is 12.5%. Okay, and you are asked to find the time. Yes. Okay, so again, as it is compound interest, so amount is equal to P into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to n or t. Amount is 7290, principal is 5120, 1 plus rate is 12.5 upon 100 raised to, we don't know about the time. Okay, so 7290 upon 5120. So when I will cross multiply it, I will have 112.5 upon 100 raised to. Okay, so this 0 get cancelled. I can write this in the form of 27 or 9 upon 8 the whole cube. 9 upon 8 the whole cube. 9 cube is 729, 8 cube is 512. So how to solve this? See, I will multiply by 10, so it is 1125 upon 1000 raised to t. 9 upon 8 will be as it is throughout. So when I will divide it this by 5, so I am having 5 2s are 0 0, 5 2s are 5 2s are 5 5s are. Okay. Now I will divide this 5 4s are 0, 5 4s are 5 5s are. Okay, and 45 and 40 can be written as 5 9s are and 5 8s are. So we have 9 upon 8 raised to t. Okay, as base is same, we can compare the index. As base is same, we can compare the index. So time is equal to 3. Yes, it was a very interesting question. Okay, you also solve it properly. Next sum is also a very interesting question. A certain sum of money amounts to 7260 in 2 years. So in 2 years, 7260, and in 3 years, it is 7986. 7986. Okay, see, when of this amount 2 years, after 2 years it is like this much, and in the next year, okay, it is going to be 7986. So with the gap of 1 year, it is going to increase the amount. And always remember, whenever you are calculating 1 year interest, so 1 year interest, you calculate of simple interest or compound interest, both will be equal for 1 year. Okay, so when I am calculating the amount for the 3rd year, this is going to be my principal. Okay, and with the help of this principal, I am having the time, I can easily find the rate. First of all, I will find the interest. So interest is, principal is 7260, interest is 7986, it is going to amount this much in 2 years, which was 7260 earlier. So the interest will be 6 minus 0, 6, 8 minus 6, 2, 7 minus 2, 9 minus 2, 7. So it is 726. So the simple interest, I will use the formula of simple interest for 1 year. Simple interest and compound interest is common. So PTR upon 100. So we have the interest, that is 726. Principal is 7260. Time is 1 year because it is a gap of 1 year, and we need to find the rate. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 726 will get cancelled. 10 will go there. So I can say that the rate of interest is 10%. Okay, it is a very interesting and easy question. So this is the end of the second part. Okay, in the next video we will see the third part of the compound interest. Okay, to see. Thank you so much. Always before solving, read the question 2 times so that you can understand how we should use the formulas. Okay.